We need to know the answer to this question. Why are they hiding this information? And why and who did those 12 Israeli cell phones belong to?
I don't know if you're following Candace Owens, but I am.
So is Mossad.
So is Mossad. And she has found out something very interesting about the people. By the way, if you know anybody who believes the official story about what happened with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, please let me know because I'd like to go visit them in the museum of the most gullible people in the world, because that's what that is.
You mean America?
Yeah, America. So here is Candace Owens she's discovered some interesting tidbits of information about the types of people who were on campus at that event that day. Wait, this might blow your mind.
And I had heard rumors and rumblings, but I wanted to make sure that I had verifiable proof, enough proof that I would go out on a limb, as I'm doing right now, and asserting that it is authentic and it is real. Ladies and gentlemen, there were, for whatever reason, 12 Israeli cell phones on the ground at Utah Valley University the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. This has completely spooked the people that are very high up in government. Now, to be clear, I don't mean that there were 12 VPNs that were switched and routed through Israel on that day. I mean that there were 12 personal cell phone accounts that were opened in Israel, okay? Like you go into Verizon in Tennessee or in Connecticut and you open your phone. I am saying that they opened their phones in Israel, those accounts in Israel, and they were on the ground on September 10th at Utah Valley University when Charlie was shot. Now, the NSA knows this. Kash Patel knows this. People in the current administration know this, and they are desperate for some reason to stop that information from being released to the public. Why? Because they're the most transparent administration ever? Is that why? Is this like Jeffrey Epstein transparency that we're getting? Because that's what it feels like. It always seems that on the topic of this one nation that's only the size of New Jersey and has done nothing wrong ever and was truly the greatest friend to Charlie right up until the very end, never put any pressure on him, suddenly everybody abandoned their values. True friends of Charlie Kirk, right? Standing on that stage, giving him a speech, hiding this. Now, what would be the reason that they wanted to keep that information under wraps? And why does it have people at the very top spooked? If there's nothing to hide, then there's nothing to hide. Okay? If there's nothing to hide, then there's nothing to hide. Now, let's play devil's advocate. And to be clear, we are now advocating for the devil when we do this. Maybe the cell phones belonged to some exchange students. It's possible. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they're probably some Jewish students just getting a good Mormon education.
Yeah, immigrating to Utah to be around Mormons.
Yeah. This actually makes a good Christmas carol. On the 12th day of false flags, the Israelis sent to me 12 Israeli cell phones, 5 dancing Jews, the invasion of Iraq, ISIS and Al Qaeda, and 1 assassination on TV.
Oh man, what a great song! I've been trying to write it with Suno all day.
12 Israelis were touring UVU on that day because, I don't know, Utah Valley University is a place where they maybe wanted to attend in the future. Maybe 12 American students had Israeli-based cell phones because they had just come back from a summer abroad program and they wanted to keep their Israeli cell phones running when they got back home to Utah. I don't know, but I'd like to know. In fact, we need to know the answer to this question. Why are they hiding this information? And why and who did those 12 Israeli cell phones belong to? Okay? Don't like secrets. I don't like secrets, especially when they pertain to the public execution of my friend Charlie Kirk.
Why are they stopping that information from reaching the public? I don't know. Maybe because they've all been given pagers from Israel. You ever think about that? Come on, you guys. IKEA furniture is harder to put together than this case is, okay? I'm surprised they didn't find Saudi passports at that college campus.
Oh, 5 dancing Jews.
So why do you think, Kurt, why do you think there was 12 cell phones that were activated in Israel at that rally that day in the middle of Utah?
Oh, probably because they were a crack security team around. Charlie Kirk filling in for the regular guys. Am I close?
Yeah, we had to take his normal security team and send him to Butler, Pennsylvania, because Jill Biden was giving a speech, and you know how that stuff goes.
Yeah, all the security apparatus in America, we're like, oh, the best security. What is it? A bunch of stinking Israelis, ain't it?
Yep.
Cops get trained by Israelis. You get bodyguards are probably going to be Israelis. Did anybody think this could ever be a problem?
Look at Candace. How does Candace find this stuff out? She found that out. Good for her.
She knows a bunch of these people, okay? And also, she's got to have someone backing her. She'd probably be dead already. They're doing everything they can to try to make her and Tucker look like crazies, and it's not working. Well, they can't, they're both popular, so, and I know they are because the amount of hysterical on Twitter Hasbara tweeting from people that have now, I'm sure, are being paid. So that's James Lindsay, that's Ashton Forbes. Oh, Ashton Forbes just talk about orbs and shit. Now he just talks about how Tucker Carlson's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's organic and not paid since they're all saying the same words. Hey, here's a tip, guys. Try being more pushy. Or maybe you're not just pushing hard enough. I probably I can't stand that little Fuentes kid. He's not as bad as these people that are covering up that thing I had to watch yesterday behind the IDF shields on Monday. I'm still upset about it.
What's that? What did you have to watch?
The IDF guards drag the guys around.
Yes. And then grape them.
It was awful.
Yeah, and then I want to hear how she's bad for looking at the cell phone data. Fuck you. I mean, really. You know what I mean?
Donald Trump's getting ready to meet with the head of Al Qaeda in Syria again at the White House.
Oh, good. The guy that cut that other guy's head off and stood who's definitely in the room because he's a founding member of Al Qaeda.
The guy who killed American soldiers in Iraq, for sure, is now being welcomed at the White House by Donald Trump. But just keep in mind, but it's Tucker Carlson is the guy that should get canceled because he talked to Nick Fuentes.
There's fucking morons that are upset about the Dami guy beating Cuomo, the guy who killed all them old people.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's a phony too. Don't worry about it, guys.
That's the whole point. All right. Well, great work by Candace. And if you'd like to hear my jokes about this Kash Patel and the stupid narrative, come see me tell jokes in Australia. And then we'll be in Burbank, California. That's the day after Thanksgiving. It's a Friday. Everybody's off. And then we'll be in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, December 6th. Are you near Pottstown, Pennsylvania? We'll be at Soul Joe's, December 6th. That's a Saturday. And then we'll be in Waikiki on January 11th. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Come see us in Australia. Second show's added in Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. We'll see you in Burbank, California, the day after Thanksgiving. It's a Friday. And then Pottstown, Pennsylvania, December 6th. Plus, January 11th, we're going to be in Waikiki at the Blue Note. Tickets not available yet for them, but go to jimmydore.com for a link for all the other tickets.